More Times Square coming at ya. Just remember to subscribe, turn your notifications on, and you'll get the best unedited video this side of the Pecos. You see, my videos are just like country cooking. You get the best of everything, from the garden to your table. This morning we are back looking at the removal of the Hershey emblem, Hershey product. You see, they only have, no, well, I can't say only, because right now the guys are taking that piece off right there. And after that, they'll still have that piece. I'll move around and give you a better view of that in a minute, but from this angle, you can see those guys are up there. So they had to hook a winch on top of there to complete that removal, and it looks like that's what, because they couldn't go from bottom or put another crane over it, or maybe they could, but that's how they're doing it this morning. Because if you look at the other video with the other removal, you'll see them use the truck cranes to remove the other pieces, but this piece, they have a winch that's sitting on the roof there, supporting it while they unscrew that. As you see Times Square waking up this morning, it's about what, about 9:30. Hey, buddy. You got all the buses and everything moving around. Oh yeah, they're cutting that off right now. Oh yeah, they're cutting that baby off. Let me move into a different position. Move on down here into a different position so you can take a look at that removal.
They gonna be tight.
See? And that's the type of thing I like right there. How they take these things apart. You know, it's one thing how you put it up. Interesting how you take it apart now, because that piece been sitting on there after all the other pieces done moved. All of that was covered with Hershey's product. At 9:14. Tuesday, November 21st. See, they got an abundance of truck crane right there. And you would think they would just hoist a couple of them up like you've seen them done before on the videos. But no. Oh, wow. Wait a minute. They just cut it off. It just came off. They just cut the last bolt on that baby. So there you have it, that last piece. And you know, you got that piece to come off, and that's gonna be, I wonder how they're gonna do that. We'll take a look up here. M&M stores. The M&M store and your ticket. Much more. I'm trying to. Last night I spent the entire night doing that. This. He said, he used to be a Rasta man. You can't used to be a Rasta man. Rasta is a reality. So I did that sign last night, they put it up. And now I'm doing this sign, they're taking it down. So you see, it's evolving. Well, like I said, that's coming down, and Opera Stage, Opera City Stage is going on. You know, people listen to music and they listen to words, and you get inspired, and you go through life, and you're successful, and you just throw away where you got that success from. You know, where did you get it from? You get it from somewhere, because your appreciation that shows today, it came from somewhere yesterday. But most people don't want to give credit to where credit is due. They want to say, oh, I just came up with this. No, our brothers, that's why we have to preserve things for our children. My channel is not about a 5 or 10 minutes high, you know, or exciting. I get 1 million votes. and then it disappeared. My videos, you go back to it time and time again and see what went up, what worked, and what's the story behind it when it comes down, or if it stays up. See? And I think that's a good bet right there. Country western music in America today is one of Native America's art form that's still staying in there. I mean, rock and roll is watered down. Hip hop is dying. You know, you name it. R&B probably doesn't even exist. You know, Hershey. Look at Hershey. They're bringing it down. But don't be despair, because right across the street you got the M&M store, and it's doing real good. But the vision of what that building was supposed to be, what caused it to be coming down? Is it the success of this piece over here? Why couldn't there be an M&M store over here? And that which says Hershey, which is the center of that company. Why couldn't both of them exist together? Why the sign coming off that building? We don't know. I don't know. Those are the questions that I ask on my channel. You know, most people is like, hey, I want to make it to World Star with my videos. No, I want to preserve something for history. Preserve something that we don't waste our space. You know? Well, basically that's it. I'm going to try to find out whether or not they're going to take that final piece off. And it's not just one piece, but you just saw how they had to take that piece off just now. Yeah. So let me see if one of these guys, because they got more than one truck crane park on that side street. So I'm going to try to find out whether or not they're going to take the big piece down. The actual Hershey's milk chocolate with almonds or without. Try to find out. So I leave no doubt. As I'm doing my recording, you have other people who's trying to preserve the looks and the feel of Times Square. He just gave me this scarf that says Shop Small. So I'm doing it about Hershey, which is one of America's giant companies, and he comes along, one of the guys who want to preserve certain things here in Times Square, and he gives me a scarf that's telling you guys, when you visit Times Square, don't just look at the Hershey's M&M or what I project will be a big deal in the square. Opera City Stage, restaurant and bar. You see? Go into the mom and pop store that's down the side street while you're going to those shows and spend a little. We want to preserve. You can go in and get a little bit of history when you go into those type of stores. So it don't look like they're going to take that down. So I'm still going to try to find out about it though. So I checked it out for you guys, and the Hershey's thing is not going to come down, at least today. And the most that they're looking at for that section of it is that they're going to leave it up there because it's been up there so long. And you see they had to put a special winch to get that piece, that little piece off because of the positioning. So they're thinking maybe it'll disintegrate if they try to move it. So this is your new Hershey's, and it's been the new Hershey's for a while. They're just dismantling the hold on that part right there. And the hotel might use it as an advertisement in some way. If not, they're looking at turning it into something else rather than taking it down. because as one of the guys said, it's been up there so long and it's so big that it's better if they try to repair it in place and cover it over and put something else there that doesn't say Hershey. So I guess Hershey is relinquishing total hold on that. And I see that as a part of the Crown Plaza. So I'm thinking that Hershey owned the Crown Plaza. And maybe they sold it or whatever. But it's going to be just a plaza. What they're going to put there, the person who I spoke to couldn't say because they don't know that. Just like they don't know if that's going to come down or it's more than likely going to be covered over and advertise something else. Yeah, so wrapping that up. There's a guitar that has to go on top of that. Opry City Stage, Restaurant, and Bar. So we'll show you that when that goes up. But don't be shy, man. Subscribe. Turn your notification on. And I still got another piece to give y'all on the installation of that, because no, I didn't just jump to where what I posted this morning is the end. The beginning of how that was erected is still to come. So turn your notification on and subscribe. Very interesting. Very interesting. And we see the M&M guys go at it. And I gotta take a walk this way before I end this video, so I can take a look at my favorite billboard. Yeah, since we're talking billboards, let's take a look at a state-of-the-art, no question about it, and that baby there, I call it a fortress, because if you've seen how much steel go into that, there is no question about what that's about. And you see these guys here, they're installing the glass on that. But these guys are coming down with a two-story winch. Yeah, they I think that's gonna be apartments, because each floor has a balcony, and wow, you can just imagine the price on that, you know? But I think they're gonna have some kind of NFL type thing going on with this billboard here. And I'm not just talking about a little advertisement there, you see? Because if you look, there's a circular portion. As the billboard is circular, the lower two floors there is circular construction. And going around the ring of that circle there is the banners, the emblem of each football team in the NFL. But that room there's something special that's gonna go on in there NFL-wise. It's gonna be a total experience. You see? You're gonna be stepping into the game on that floor. And there's activity, there's like a beehive of activity that's going on up there. And the scaffolding on the first floor, that's the second floor. But on the first floor, and you see people going out on the big bus there. The first floor, they still got it scaffolded up. Like something, they're doing something down there that they don't want to expose. But upstairs, you can see like a counter going around where you can sit and just look at Times Square. And you see Hershey's is going down over there, Hershey's World. And Hershey's World is going up there. So it's not just that M&M. See, the M&M store is right there. So them taking that off the Crown Plaza, where the Crown Plaza is, it's not the end of it. Hershey's is a big name, man. Hershey's got too much going on for them to give that up. And they got the commercial on that billboard kicking there with Verizon. You see, this is why I call this my favorite billboard. Because this billboard here, and I call it a fortress. Like I said, there's so much Bethlehem steel in that building. You couldn't break it. That's going to be there for 1,000 years. You see? It's got 3 different sections that's going on all at once. Matter of factly 4. Or even 5 or 6, because on the other side there is little strips like that on the other side also. But you see Hershey right there, they going in on that store. And they're going in on the commercial. You see the kisses. Yeah. And you see these employees are going in. So they're gonna open this store, the Hershey store here, pretty soon, maybe even next week. They already got product in it. You know what I'm saying? And it's not just one person going in. So definitely, I don't want to bother those guys because you're just coming in as a new employee. You don't want to be answering questions that a manager might see. Hey, why are you saying this? Why are you saying that? So I don't want to bother them. But there is product everywhere in the store. The advertisement inside is rolling. So as that's coming down over there, this store is about to roll. And you see where I'm coming from with this video, right? Upstairs is where the NFL stuff is. So Hershey's is not relinquishing. I wouldn't doubt that Hershey's is the one who erected this building. Now I'm on the other side of that building, and you can see just how versatile this billboard is. Remember over there, we got Verizon and we got everything going on over there. And we got a whole separate makeup on this side. Yeah. Even though it's still Verizon, we got a whole different setup. I wish you could see around the corner good. A whole different setup. So you see employees up there right now, right? And it's not open yet, but that's the counter that I'm talking about that encircle that view. So see, as he takes a seat there, and those are just the employees, those are not customers. And that's on the second floor. You see Hershey's on that side. And the scaffolding comes around the corner. So what's down here, what's special and down here, we don't even know. But let's take a look at the banners of our favorite football team. And that's my boys there, San Francisco 49er. Shout out to Jerry Rice, you know what I'm saying? Joe Montana. Yeah. And Mr. Steve Young. You see Seahawks in the corner, but San Francisco, if it's not the Giants and it's not Gang Green, it's got to be San Francisco. In the days when they used to like beat the hell out of Cincinnati and such for championship rings, you know? So that's what's going on, Dallas there. Giants before them, of course. Yeah. So that's right above all of that in circles. So you're going to be able to come see New York and go up into that fortress there and have a grand time. As we hear the ratcheting system of that 21 speed bike prime machine there. And you hear that ratchet running like that. Yeah. And just to show you across the street of Olive Garden. And then you go around the corner, and that's where City Opera Stage is. And that's where you find the bleachers, where everyone that really don't know what the heck they're looking at or looking for get stuck in those bleachers and don't go up that way. So make sure if you visited from anywhere, don't just stop there. Continue up. Not just up this street, but up on that side of Olive Garden. And because they stop there because they want to look at where the ball fall there. As we see 10 o'clock roll around. And that's the ball above 2017. That's what gets you stuck in the bleachers. You can't even take a seat and see the NFL store, the NFL Fortress. That is my name for that building, because if you see all the steel that goes into that building, and if you visit on the inside of there, which I will when it opens, and show it to you guys, so make sure you subscribe, turn your notification on, because we getting ready to go places and show you things with this channel this year. You see what I'm saying? We're going to be doing big things with this channel this year. So turn your notification on and subscribe. Don't worry about how many subscribers I got. I need your subscription. That's all you need to hear. That I need your subscription, because I bring you quality stuff. You can go on my channel and download a video and take a little part out of here. And I'm not hitting you with no copyright this or no copyright that. You know what I'm saying? No. So give me a little support. Subscribe. You know, if I'm giving you guys, I must be giving you guys garbage. I'm gonna stop asking you for your subscription, because to me, I'm not doing garbage. I see a lot of garbage out there. World Star, and that's nice. That's for 10-minute high, 10-minute excitement. But when history is told, you will be able to go back to my channel and get the information of what goes up and what brought it down. You know what I'm saying? Let's do good things in America.